President Muhammadu Buhari has finally signed the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2022 into law. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, has said that over 137 civilians and military personnel have been killed in the country on the first day of the Russian invasion, with 316 wounded. Zelensky announced this in a video on Thursday, describing the victims as heroes. The numbers are expected to rise following recent strikes, including reported strikes in the capital, Kyiv, on Friday morning. The Ukrainian president also mentioned that Russia had named him target number 1 and his family target number 2. Meanwhile, UK Defense Secretary Ben Wallace said on Friday that Russia lost more than 450 soldiers in its first day of invading Ukraine. At number 9, the federal government has shortlisted 16 bidders for highway concessions across the country. The federal government picked 16 of the 18 construction companies that submitted bids to be chosen as concessionaires for some highways. The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, disclosed this at the opening of the request for proposal bids on the Highway Development Management Initiative Value Added Concession in Abuja on Thursday. The government explained that the bidders were picked through online portal under the HDMI. Fashola vowed that government would not compromise on its efforts at ensuring the right thing was done and tasked the bidders to follow laid-down rules. At number 8, United States President Joe Biden has announced sanctions against Russia, including freezing of all Russian assets in the US. The sanctions include export blocks on technology, which the Biden administration said would severely limit Russia's ability to advance its military and aerospace sector. The US president disclosed this when he appeared in the East Room of the White House to deliver a national address on the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Mr. Biden also applied sanctions on 4 Russian banks and corrupt billionaires and their families who are close to the Kremlin. Also, Taiwan on Friday condemned Russia's attack on Ukraine and announced it would join Western nations in imposing sanctions against Moscow. Taiwan's Economic Affairs Minister Wang Meihua said the island would consult with countries to take joint action. At number 7, the Nigerian Army has alleged that its troops discovered many decomposed human bodies in camps belonging to the indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network. In a statement released on Thursday, the spokesman of the Army, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, claimed the decomposing bodies were found at Azia, Mbozi and Uli in Ihiala Council of Anambra State and Osumogu and Lilu Forest in Osu Council of Imo State. Nwachukwu said the troops of 82 Division made the discovery on Wednesday when they conducted operations to clear criminals' havens in both states. According to him, the troops also neutralized 1 criminal, arrested 3 suspects and recovered 1 pump-action gun, 2 live cartridges, 2 mobile phones, a black-colored Toyota Hilux vehicle, a polythene bag containing substances suspected to be hemp, and 1,920 naira cash. At number 6, President Muhammadu Buhari has commissioned the first Central Bank of Nigeria Internet-enabled branch in Lafia, Nasarawa State. Speaking at the inauguration, CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele said the new branch is one of the 9 new internet-enabled offices of CBN constructed to ensure Central Bank has visible offices in Nigeria. Emefiele further disclosed that the state-of-the-art smart building is an internet-enabled building built to bring Central Bank closer to the people to access CBN intervention facilities, and that the building was anchored by the CBN's Development Finance Department for easy and efficient delivery of the bank's projects to the people. At number 5, former Vice President ATIKU Abubakar has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission to roll out election guidelines ahead of the 2023 general elections. He said this will enable political parties to begin the process of choosing their leaders in 2023. Atiku made the call on Twitter following the signing into law of the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2022 by President Muhammadu Buhari on Friday. He tweeted, "Now that the legal framework for the 2023 elections is in place, following President Muhammadu Buhari's assent to the electoral bill, INEC Nigeria needs to roll out the election guidelines in earnest so that the political parties and Nigerians can fully commence the journey to choose their leaders in 2023. At number 4, the Union of European Football Associations has stripped Russia of the 2021/2022 Uefa Men's Champions League final hosting right. This was announced on Friday after the extraordinary meeting of the Uefa Executive Committee held in reaction to the escalation of the security situation in Europe, which has Russia invading Ukraine. On Thursday, there were indications that Russia might lose the hosting rights due to its recent attack on Ukraine. In a statement on its website on Friday, UEFA confirmed that the final, which was earlier scheduled to hold at St. Petersburg, will now be played in France on Saturday, May 28, 2022. At number 3, the United Nations has condemned numerous arbitrary arrests of anti-war protesters in Russia for kicking against the country's invasion of Ukraine. The spokeswoman of the UN Rights Office, Ravina Shamdasani, told reporters in Geneva on Friday that arresting individuals for exercising their rights to freedom of expression or a peaceful assembly constitutes an arbitrary deprivation of liberty. She said the agency understood that more than 1,800 protesters were reportedly arrested. It is unclear whether some have now been released. At number 2, a Lagos State High Court sitting in Ikeja, Lagos State, has sentenced popular billionaire kidnapper Chukwudimeme Onwamadike, otherwise known as Evans, to life imprisonment. Evans, alongside his accomplices Uche Amadi and Okuchukwu Nwachukwu, got the sentence on Friday after they were found guilty of 2 counts of criminal conspiracy and kidnapping. Justice Hakim Oshodi found Evans and 2 others guilty of kidnapping the managing director of Maidon Pharmaceuticals Limited, Donatus Dunu, on February 14, 2017, and collecting €223,000 as ransom from his family. 5 persons were arraigned along with Evans, but the court found only 2 of the defendants guilty. Finally, at number 1, President Muhammadu Buhari has finally signed the Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2022 into law. President Buhari signed the bill at the council chamber of the presidential villa in Abuja on Friday. Those who were present to witness the signing of the bill were the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, and Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila. Buhari said, in line with established tradition, he received inputs from relevant ministries, departments, and agencies of government after careful and thorough reviews of the bill and its implications to democratic processes in Nigeria. Therefore, the bill would improve and engender clarity, effectiveness, and transparency of the election process, as well as reduce to the barest minimum incidences of acrimony arising from dissatisfied candidates and political parties. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.